Hey guys, so I'm just making this video because I've got a book. I made a utility notes guide for the team, and I realized that in our games tonight, especially on Anubis, I could spend all day working on these, and I have. I've spent like 3 days working on these notes, but I realized that unless you guys know where my nades land, or you guys learn them yourselves, they're kind of useless. Like, yeah, I can throw the basic stuff here and there, but if you guys don't know where my pop flashes land, or if you guys don't know where I'm currently smoking, and the comms get crazy. We call a lot, and I spent all day working on this Anubis stuff today, and when we were playing Anubis, I think I threw like a couple of these nades out of my whole sheet, and it's not that like really upsets me, but it was just I realized that if you guys don't understand all of my nades that I'm trying to throw, then they're not going to work out as a team. And I think as a team, everyone learning these nades and knowing a lot of these nades is going to help quite a lot. So I'm just going to make these videos and make a couple videos. I've only got 3 so far, but I'm going to keep adding more, and we'll go from there. All right. Alright, so I'm going to start with Ancient because it's one of our maps that we really need to work on, Ancient and Anubis. So I'm going to start here on Ancient for us. I am a T player just because the mollies are bigger, so when I do some Molotovs, it's going to be easier to see and just last that way. I'm not going to go over the instants in this video. You guys should learn them on your own. I might make another video if you guys need me to on every single instant for Red Room on T side and the instance for cross CT. I took this 5th spawn just to show you one. You walking jump throw. I fucked it up because I'm pretty sure I'm in the wrong spawn, but it's just there it is. Now that lands right down there. That's an instant smoke off for mid. Sorry, I fucked that one up. I don't think I was standing in the exact right spot, but it's just a walking jump throw aiming at the top part of that U. That's the instant smoke. You want to pair that with a molly down mid so they can't rush out on you and you guys take mid control. That's what they mean when they want us to do the instant smokes. So I have it broken down in my little book, which I'm going to be looking at periodically just to remind myself of everything because I've got a lot on here. But I'm going to start with, I have it broken down on which side and then which site. So we're going to start with CT side, B. Step 1 is the ramp molly. Clay, I know you throw this one quite a bit. I like to use this little line right here. You just stand right in that wall, right at below the dark part, right here, and you're going to hold A, and then I have a jump throw bind that I'll put in the comments, in the description of the video that I'm going to post. But basically you just side, and then when you clear the wall, jump throw. That's going to be your deep ramp molly that you're going to throw at the round start, Clay. That's where it lands, looks real nice, looks real pretty. While you're throwing that Molotov, if I get the spawn for it, I'll be throwing my catwalk molly. The way I like to throw it, I just hug this wall, and then I aim at the bottom part of this monument. If I get that first spawn, this should land quick enough to stop a cat push. But it lands right here. Doesn't burn up here, unfortunately. If you throw it a little bit further, the problem is with that lineup, and it might just be the way I do it, if you throw it a little bit too far to the right side, you wind up hitting the scaffolding right here. So mine is just, the way I throw it, it's just real consistent, running, throw. I rarely fucking miss that. And then it's a nice smoke, you can take all this coverage, but if I don't get the spawn for it, that lands just a little bit too late. Door smoke, this is courtesy of Rob. I think actually taught me and Clay this one. But you just get tucked in this corner. Aim right here at this top point. Left click throw. Simple left click throw. You're going to want to pair that if you're going to push down ramp. So if Clay, if you throw this Molotov right down here, and I throw my molly up there, don't think I threw that right. It landed. I can throw this for you real quick so you can go take that space if you want. Chuck a pop flash over if that's the play we're going for. We need to call that at round start so we know what we're doing, where we're thinking. I got a nice Heaven Cave flash. If we can take this cheetah space, you just line up right here with this kind of dark spot right up here. Aim at the bottom corner right here. Simple left-click throw. That's going to pop right up here. It's going to blind your people ramp. It's going to blind your people over here. Nice and simple. Just line it up. Quick, bottom corner, pop it out there. Clear out. It shouldn't blind you because of this wooden pallet right here. But if you are a little cautious, you can try to look away and back out. Another good pop flash that, Clay, I think you should learn, because I think this will help you a lot, is a left and right click back sight pop flash. Just aim right here, left and right click jump throw. That's gonna pop right up there. It's a nice little self pop. So you just kind of left and right click, jump throw. It's gonna self pop for you, so you can come out here and take that space. If you throw that while I'm holding cave, I can actually pair that with a pop flash from the cave. That's not right. Look away. I'm loving it right now. Left, right, click, jump throw. I can pair that with a pop flash. It's actually, if you throw that door smoke as a pop flash, that works really well for ramp too. Case in point, just blind the shit out of myself, because that'll pop right up here, and that'll even get some people holding deep door. So if you throw that pop, and I'll throw this doors pop. 3, 2, 1, and I timed that wrong. But we swing out and we take this ramp control really easily. Typically I'm in cave holding a little bit deeper, but that's a really simple set of sight nades. So I'll run through that Molotov one more time, Clay, because I know you struggle with that one a little bit. So coming out of spawn, I struggle with this one a little bit too, but I just come to this wall, line up. You just want to try to get that as fast as you can. I know that's hard. But if you look for this line, which I can spot pretty easily, this one right here. If you come out of spawn, you look for that one. Just line it up real quick. Fucked it up a little bit there, but it's still a decent Molotov, and then I'm throwing mine. Or not. And then I'm throwing mine as comparison. And we've got all this kind of space to take. That one actually might smoke the wooden pallet, because I think it landed on it. Yep, there it is. So we can take all that space from right there. The last 3 nades that I'm going to show us are for retaking. So these are our A side, and our mid people are going to want to know these nades in order to kind of help retake the site. First one is a really good cave smoke. So aim right here in the middle, just slightly hugging that right side. And then you're going to run up, and right as it's about to re-reach that middle, you're going to jump throw. And that'll pop right in cave, completely block off this area so that they can't, like, rush out. So if someone's holding cave after post-plant position, that's a good smoke to kind of pop them off. Next, you can have someone throw this flash. You just aim at this little T here. Just jump throw. That's going to pop up here. So that's gonna get people holding ramp, because it actually pops up there. So it's going to get people holding ramp and people holding back here. You're just going to have to clear the people on site with that flash. And last but not least is a nice ramp smoke. You just line up at this middle, back up against this wall, use this kind of leaf. This one, just go a little bit above it, left click throw. Pops right up here, so there's no big gap. You just got to clear this corner, but the close corner down here and all of lower ramp are completely blocked off now. So you just take this information, pair it with any mollies into back sight. You get one person that chucks that smoke there. You get that pop flash that pops somewhere over there, and you guys have sight control pretty easily. You just got to clear some of the closer corners. Okay, so that's it for CT side B. Now I'm going to switch over to T side B. So our T-side B util actually starts in spawn. I can throw a couple smokes from spawn. I'm going to show you them right here. This first one is for Cheetah. It's very niche. This is kind of a very use case scenario. If we want to... So if someone smokes red and we want to go out mid and take B through cave, I can chuck this smoke right here at round start. You see this line right here on this roof. Just aim a little bit above it, right in the middle of that walkway, jump throw. That's going to pop right nice and in cave. I should have a... Here, let me put a no-clip bind on. Mine, let's just go U. No clip. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to show the smoke one more time. Nice and easy, right on that middle part. Throw it. Pops right there. Let me make sure I'm not going to get stuck on no clipping. Completely blocks off Cheetah, and it actually doesn't extend out too far either. So we can still take heaven control from ramp or from mid if we wanted. Should turn on God mode too, but I'm not worried about it. Next is a cave smoke. This is deep cave smoke that you throw from right up here. Right? Yeah. Had to double check the notes. You aim at this big leaf. You've got this big middle leaf. It's actually split. You see that line right down the middle? It's split into two sections. You want to aim in the middle part of this right section. Jump throw. This is actually going to land kind of deep cave and block off that main cave entrance. So if our team's taking B site, that now blocks off cave. We get the left smoke, we get the right smoke, and now we're completely blocked off for site. Back at spawn. Next is going to be the normal set of util. Short smoke, long smoke, like we like to throw. And a Molotov that I don't know if you guys are fully familiar with or not. So I'm going to show it to you right here. So short smoke, nice and easy, right in the middle of the light section. Everyone knows that smoke. Real easy, pops consistently. I actually have two different long smokes depending on how I want it. If I want a deeper long smoke, I'm going to go to the top part of this X right here. Jump throw. That's actually going to bounce off a little bit and land completely blocking off this section. I like this one better, but someone could still kind of hide in that corner. So that's where this other smoke comes into play. If I throw that smoke and people have been kind of hiding in that corner a little bit, I can throw this one where it's right in the top part of this middle one. Jump throw that one. That one actually lands further up, but I feel like it cuts off too much space. I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. I'm going to ask you guys who watched the video if you like that one better, if you like the other one. I've been throwing that other one more consistently, but I'm okay throwing either, and you guys can learn both, whichever you're more comfortable with. I just feel like this blocks off too much of the sight space, and I like the one that lands more back here, even though it's got this close corner. But what do you guys think? Let me know. And then a molly that Rob tried to teach us. I don't remember how you threw it, Rob. I think you did it right here, kind of left jump throw. I don't remember. But actually, you use this R here. If you throw this R right in the middle of this door, right at the middle part, right down here, kind of where that line is, right in the middle of this, right in that door. If you just jump throw, that's a perfect corner molly. Right here. It blocks off this entire area, and you can compare that with the one that you showed us. You line right here at this top portion in that line. I like to aim a little bit higher. That blocks off the back of pillar, so that then the two mollies are right here, and it completely blocks off this area. And if I throw my cave smoke, got that smoked off, got that smoked off. That's a free sight, as long as we get a third or fourth person, I don't remember how many people that is, just huck a nade over top. Boom, pop flashed, everyone's blind, because the only people that could be left with that molly and that molly are going to be right in this area or trying to fight fast up ramp. That's it, that's what we got. And then, so after the pillar molly, this is a nice flash. So if we are late gaming A, so let's say, or is this A site? This is B site. I'm losing my mind. So let's say we start the round out here. We start out here, they have full red control, full donut control. We call back up. We got to give up A, we got to give up B. If we come down here and we decide to like retake B, if you guys want to get up close over there, I could come right here, stand on this little block right here, aim right at this bottom middle part of right here, jump throw. That pops just over here, shouldn't blind you guys at all. Pops up there, completely blinds ramp, blinds cave, we're good, take it, retake the site. Alright, so that's all I got for T-side B for right now. I think that's a good, like, comprehensive nade set. I think, because Clay was dropping to me a couple times, and we throw this nade, we throw this nade, we throw this Molotov, get close, we have, I can't throw all four of these, obviously. Get close, throw this Molotov. This is what our site looks like. Get that third or fourth person to huck that flash. Like, I could do it. So if you guys know those nades and I throw this Molotov, I can huck this Molotov, and then I can huck this flash. And then we're good. We're good. We take the site. We're going. Let's run. So yeah, that's what I got for T-side B. I think that's a good comprehensive. So let's go A. Starting in CT spawn. A lot of our util starts in CT spawn. So this is all A-based util. I'll get into my red room lineup here in a second. But let's start with this. So right here, if you line up with the middle of this leaf right here, it's kind of hard to see. Let me... Left buy zone. It's right around the corner. Let me grab this real quick so you guys can get a better view of what I'm looking at here. On this tree, this leaf right here. This one right here. You want to aim at that, and you want to run throw. So if you run and throw right here, it's actually going to be a closer up donut smoke. But I like to throw the deeper donut smoke. So if you line it up again and you go very much to the bottom, that's a donut smoke. That's going to be a deep donut smoke. So that pop... Oh, that's the short donut smoke. I guess further... Sorry, got those mixed up. My fault. So throwing it a little quicker is the deeper donut smoke. Same lineup. Bounces. In it goes. Yeah, that's the deeper. And that's a good, deep donut smoke for us to come, push, and take the site. Ugh. Where'd my AK go? Okay. Then I got the CT smoke and a different donut smoke. So that donut smoke's a little niche. That's kind of more I would throw on the run if we wanted to do a quick A take. I could throw that from spawn and we're already out A. Then you get this CT smoke. Rob showed us that one. Nice, quick, easy. Easy CT smoke. And then from the same position, I can actually throw a temple smoke as well. Just crouch. Aim at the top part of this pillar. Use this kind of green-yellow leaf. It moves, so this doesn't always land exactly the same. But where that point is, you kind of want to aim at that point, and you jump throw while crouched. That's a temple smoke. So that's going to pop right here. Sometimes it lands down, but it'll block off this entire area no matter what. That's a nice temple smoke for our A take. And then lastly is the close-up donut smoke. There's two ways you can throw this. So if you stand right in the middle, you're going to want to aim at this dark spot right here. Jump throw. Or if you hug the right side here, pretty sure it's this center line of this bricks. Jump throw. That might hit the tree. No, that's it. That's the jump throw. So that one lands more in the center of donut, but they put... with smoke spreading as they do, it's not that's very niche. It's kind of just how you want to do it. But you just need to know, so like if we're running up from spawn and you're the donut smoke, if you set up and you're more towards the middle, you're going to throw that one. But if you like walk up and you're a little bit too far over, you're going to want to throw that one. So you just want to recognize where you are on that line. That gives you way more options to kind of throw it on the fly. So I'm in the middle, jump throw there. And then last but not least, you just kind of stand in the middle of this doorway, left click, pop that flash up there. That lands up here. You can see it right there. So it's a little high, so it's not a full blinds, but it will pop everyone that it needs to in these general areas, even like this person tucked here. The only places it doesn't really catch are a person like very close behind red or tucked in temple. Those are the areas you're going to want to clear with that flash and then backside. There's other flashes, but that's the simplest, is just on the fly, kind of run in, on the fly, run in, left click, throw that flash. And I fucked it up. On the fly, left click, right in the middle, throw that flash. Alright, so that's T-side A. Nice, simple, comprehensive util set again. I think if we can get everyone learning those names, our A sites will be extreme, as will our B sites. Last but not least, I've got mid-set util. This red room smoke, I was screwing up a little bit in game. It's a little finicky sometimes, but I think I got it. So you want to line up with this line right here. Going to stand right here towards the middle of this line. You kind of want to line it up as best as you can so that you're right on this line. Then you're going to aim at the dark one right here. So you've got a slightly shaded one and a really dark line right here. You're going to aim just right on that corner. jump throw. It's a nice, simple top red room smoke. Now, from the same position, well, actually, a little bit back, this line, right here. You're going to follow this line, and from here you can throw a donut smoke, and you can throw a mid flash. So these 3 nades, if someone wanted to drop me a smoke right here, I could throw the red room smoke right here. And then I could throw these 2 other nades. So I've got a donut smoke. You stand up on this line. You got this lighted part right here, where it's like a dark and a dark right here. Where did I put that op from earlier? There it is. So you stand on this line. So you've got this kind of light and dark part right here, where that dark and dark part meet. That's where you're going to be aiming. I'll save you for later. So back on that line, right there, you're going to aim right at that dark part, jump throw. That's a nice comprehensive donut smoke. Comprehensive, Jesus. That's a nice donut smoke. So that's going to block off donut. So now you've got donut and red room smoked off, so you could take a heaven push if you wanted. Now, from that same position you throw the donut smoke from, I can actually pop you guys out mid. So you stand right here. You see this V of blocks right here. This bottom one right here, you're going to put right in the middle. You're going to just walk forward, jump throw. That pops right up here, and that should blind top mid. That'll pop some people coming pushed up donut. That'll even get cat push. So that blocks a lot of areas except for someone kind of tucked in that corner. So that's a good pop flash for mid. So a good, like, just quick set right off the bat from mid. If someone dropped me a smoke right here, I can come right up here, stand right there. Nope, I walked forward. My fault. Stand right here. Jump throw, there's red. Stand on this line. Don't know why I'm screwing this up. Jump throw, pop flash at the ready. Boom. You guys are out mid. We've got donut smoked, red room smoked, y'all are pop flashed out mid. Easy mid take. And I didn't have to leave spawn. So I could throw those nades and then still go support B if needed. That's just a simple from spawn support smoke. Now, you can compare... So the one that I'm going to throw most rounds is probably this red room smoke. It's real simple, right off the bat. We got to learn the instance, too. But that's a nice, simple, consistent red room smoke. But if you want to go out to heaven, you then throw that donut smoke. If you want to go out to donut, you could come right here, and you see these triangles right here? Second to last one, right here, jump throw. That's actually going to be your heaven smoke. So now you've got red room smoked, and you've got heaven smoked off, so you can take donut. And I could throw both of those from spawn, real easy. Or actually, these could be thrown at the same time if you guys learn this one. You get the one person that throws your heaven right here. You got me up here throwing our red room. And then we're out mid, lickety-split. I screwed up the red room. It's fine. Oh, no, I didn't. Losing my mind. Red room smoked, heaven smoked. And then you've got a quick out mid. I can throw that pop flash again. Boom, out donut. I actually have a separate pop flash for mid as well. So that's the donut in heaven. I could throw this flash. I threw it a couple times in our game. I pop flashed Norse out mid a couple of times. You stand right on this line. You aim right here. You've got these different like levels of gap. You're going to aim at this one right above this big brick. This line right on the other side. Going to slightly walk forward, jump throw. That blinded so many people. I was so proud of this flash. Pops right up here. That should blind donut. That should blind people pushing out of red. That blinded all the people that were pushing down here. The one nade that we didn't use a lot that we talked about throwing, and I think Rob told me and Clay, but I don't know about everyone else, is just this bank nade. Yeah, I used a Molly for demonstration, but we should be throwing that most mid rounds. Even if we've got red room smoked off and we're going for the donut smoke or the heaven smoke, we need that thrown, because if people are pushing mid, that does a lot of quick damage really, really quickly. Last but not least is the CT alley smoke. So let's say we do a mid presence. We've got heaven controlled, and we've got donut kind of mid controlled, and we want to take it up red. If we want to go up red, you're going to come stand. You see this kind of A-shaped pillar? You're going to stand right here. This window right here, you've got two separate windows. You're going to aim at the bottom middle of this window, jump throw. What that's going to do, that's going to land right back here so that we can take red room. I'm losing my mind on the fly. Take red room, and now we don't have to worry about B side at all. Now we've got CT spawn control. All right, so I think that's a pretty good comprehensive set of nades for our ancient set. That's what I have so far. If you guys have anything else to add, obviously the instants. My problem is I can't do the instant spawns without, like... So I think one of them is right here. And I think it's a W jump throw aiming at this leaf for red room. See how close I did. It's not bad. I don't think that's the exact spawn, but that's pretty close. But that's one of the instants that I think Sad Cat showed us in the chat right now. But you guys should learn these, and then you need to learn the instance elbow smokes from CT spawn. Let's see if I can nail this first try. Just above the U, walking jump throw. Oh, beautiful. And so you get those. Obviously, you want your red room to compare with a molly, and now you've got mid control. So I think if we learn all these nades, guys, we're going to be set on Ancient. Worked really hard on this list, and I feel like we did. I feel like it's a really good comprehensive list for both sites. If you guys have any notes, please give them to me. I'm going to send these in the chat, and I'm also going to post them on YouTube. So if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments. Just let me know. But that was it for Ancient. I'll meet you guys on Anubis.